Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me make sure that I am indeed live everywhere. That I am live on LinkedIn. Hold on. Am I live on LinkedIn? Am I live on LinkedIn? Let me see. Okay. Something is not working. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Looks like live on LinkedIn. Okay. Okay. We'll live everywhere. Alright, this is unplanned. This live stream is absolutely unplanned, but I was reflecting, uh, here recently, and I thought, you know what? This is something that I need to talk to, uh, this is something that I need to talk about with my community, and this is something that I need to go live and, talk about on LinkedIn. And today we're gonna talk about this the harsh truth about tech industry, what's going on right now, and more importantly, what you can do right now, in your with your career, in your career. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So I think one of the important, what the important thing to understand right now, and if you have a job right now and you're working in tech, is to really sit down and understand your motivation. Why are you in tech? Understand your motivation. Why are you in tech? Because here's the thing: we there's a huge market correction going on right now in tech. We see market correction with numbers, we see market correction with expertise as well. So what it means, tech is more competitive right now as ever before, and now, on the one hand, we have salary correction. On the other hand, we have talent correction. And what it means for you is like if you have a job right now and you're working in tech, you're a software developer, you're a project manager, you're a QA engineer, it's really important to sit down and understand your why really deeply. Because here's the thing: if your why simply, because here's the thing. For a few years there was a talk you can be in tech just because of money. You don't have to have a passion. You don't have to have that deep interest in what you're doing. You can be there just for the money. Absolutely 100% okay. I agree, absolutely 100% okay. But here's the thing: my invitation for you is is to investigate your why, analyze your why. Why are you in tech? Why are you in tech career? Um, if your motivation based on the money, that's okay. But what else? Find the area that sparks your genuine curiosity, that sparks your genuine interest if you haven't already. And if nothing in tech besides the money interests you, if anything is just work, plan your exit strategy because it is not the right fit. Because the next time you will hit by layoff or you will face another shakeup in tech, you're not going to withstand that well. Because if you lack curiosity, I'm not talking about passion, right? Passion and curiosity, passion and skill development are a little bit two different things. So if you lack interest, if you lack genuine curiosity about the any specialty in tech, if you just here to collect the paycheck, because when you were getting in tech, it was rather easy to get in tech. It was rather easy to get a job, a high paying job in tech, and you learn a skill or skill set that got you a job, but you're not going in depth. You're not a specialist. You are not an industry expert. You're not an expert in what you do, and you have no desire to go deeper. You have no desire to go to the next level. plan your exit strategy. Because be, because right now, tech will require people who are experts, who are specialists, who know what they're doing. Man, like, notice I didn't say who are passionate about what they're doing. You can be passionate about something else, but still develop your expertise in tech. Still develop your knowledge in tech. Still grow in tech real and understand your and understand your craft really well. So, but if you find that an area of curiosity, for example, for me, like, listen, I'm not gonna preach to you that, hey, like, I'm here because I'm so passionate in tech, right? I got in tech because of the money. Oh yes, but later on I found my area of interest, area of genuine curiosity, area that I genuinely like. It was iOS development. It was native test automation and native iOS development. That was my area that I was really like, that I really, really liked, and that I was, you know, to the extent passionate about. But if nothing interests you in tech, plan your exit strategy. I'm serious. Um, and like, but if your why is lying deeper, like beyond the money, right? Beyond uh, beyond your paycheck, then like it's really time for you to see how you can differentiate yourself with your skill set, with your specialty, right? Because right now, like, market is looking for specialists. A lot of companies are looking for specialists rather than generalists, right? And because here's the thing, in tech, there is a certain every job has a certain skill set, right? Every job has a certain skill set, and you uh, majority of software developers, they have this generic list of the skills and achievements that they have done. But it's also important to dive deeper and realize what is your specialty. What is your specialty? Because specialists, people who know their specialty well, people who know their zone of genius, they will shine. They will shine. So, and also, it is the time for you to start working on your personal brand and putting yourself out there. Because here's the thing, this is literally every single consultation. This is what I hear from people that uh, so, like, we have a comment. This is what I'm struggling with. Coming to realize that I need to focus on one aspect. Yes, like, this is an excellent comment. Like, focusing, it's not just focusing on one aspect. It is focusing on the uh because your specialty can be your industry. Your specialty can be a tool. Your specialty can be a line of work that you do as a software engineer. So, like, this is really, really important. Because React developer, Angular developer, backend developer, this is all generic. But, like, what is your specialty? What is your uniqueness? What is your unique awesomeness? This is really important to understand. So, and by the way, like, I want it to be like a networking platform for y'all. Please say hello, tell me where you're watching me from, and network with each other. So, number one, like, but in like, this is where your personal branding starts. This is how you differentiate yourself out from the crowd. That's really, really important. And also, it's important for you to start building your community. Because right now, every single consultation that I have, people say, well, a few years ago, recruiters were calling me. right now is nobody is calling me right now. I would like to go up for a better role. I would like to have a more challenging role. I would like to like go to the next level. But how do I do that? Because listen, yes, market oversaturated right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, but it it is the time for you to build your community, to expand your network, to start building relationship. Because in business, in career, if you're not building relationships, if you're not building connections, it's going to be really hard journey for you, regardless what you do. Number two, start thinking about your career trajectory. Where are you going like right now, especially if you have a job right now? This is like if you have a job right now, you are in the safe zone to invest in yourself, to think about what you want to do next, to think about your next steps. What is your trajectory? What is, because listen, there are only so many senior titles that you can achieve in software development, right? Like we all get into our journey, and our next big dream is to get to that senior title. But then after we get to the mid level, or like more so in a senior title, then we have to think about what is next. What is my next step? What is my next step? And you need to sit down and think about your career trajectory. Where are you going? Are you going into people management, into leadership, or you are going more deeper into individual contributor track and become more principal engineer, more specialized, more um, knowledgeable into the technology? Because, or maybe this is something else. Maybe this, there is a third option. Maybe, and it's completely exiting corporate America and starting your own business, in uh, starting in your entrepreneurial journey. And this is really important. And why this is important, especially if you have a job right now, why this is important to decide right now and map out your career plan right now, because it will be easier for you. Like next time when you have your one-on-one with your manager, next time you are planning to apply for a job or make your next career move, it will be easier for you to determine what is the next step for you. You won't going with the flow, you will go with intention. And this is intentionality in your career is everything right now. You gotta be intentional with your career. You gotta be intentional with how you move through your career. This is super super important. So, and if you want to go into a leadership role, this is where you start making connections within your organization, outside of your organization, or organization, and you start building relationship again, because nobody will grant you a leadership role unless you demonstrate your leadership qualities, unless you have those relationships, unless you know the right people, unless you connected with the right people. And this is absolutely crucial to understand. You absolutely must have that. So if you want to go deeper into individual contributor track, like become that principal engineer, become that solution architect, then like also this is the time for you to think, okay, what is my, again, back to the previous question, what is my specialty? What is my zone of genius? What area of implementation I can lead? And also on Monday, we were talking about how do you, like, also if you decide to work on as an individual contributor, how do you elevate yourself to the level of communication and to the level of introducing new ideas to your team and leading, not as a manager, but leading as an individual contributor, your team with new ideas. Because again, you can't get stuck at the implementation level forever. You need to elevate your presence. You need to elevate your career to the level of communication as well. And this is absolutely crucial. This is absolutely important. So maybe your next step is entrepreneurship, right? But again, like if you decide to go on your own, if you decide to start building on your business, the time is now. The time is now. This is and again, this is why w- w- one mistake that people are making right now, people are getting laid off, people have feelings because listen, I get it. I get it, it's a lot, and it's okay to feel angry and frustrated with the situation and with corporate America right now. I 100% understand, but this is where people make a pivotal mistake. They think about starting their own business, and their bigger why is because I'm pissed off at corporate America right now because I got laid off. This is my why. I'm angry. I don't want to get another job. I just want to fly on my own. I just want to do it on my own. What is your bigger why? And this is why start building your business step by step as you have employment, as you have a job. This is absolutely beneficial for you because you can build the foundation, and you can build the skill set and the reps to actually successfully um, continue your business. That was my story. I built my business as I was working for corporate, as I was working for a startup. And that was absolutely pivotal for me because if I started building my business just when I got laid off, for example, that wouldn't be a good place for me to start building anything because I would be in a state of panic, I would be in a state of fear, I would be in a state of okay, what do I do next? And then uh that wouldn't be just a good place, right? And my invitation for you, like if this is track that you want to go, really sit down and see what you want to do. And again, my invitation for you, if you want to go on entrepreneurial journey, go beyond implementation level because a mobile app is not a business. I'm a freelancer. Just being a freelancer is not a business. A business is when you are solving a problem that other businesses, that other people have, and you have the solution for them. And your solution is so good that people are willing to pay you money for that and hire you to implement that solution or to deliver that solution for them, to deliver that transformation. That is that is the essence of entrepreneurship. It's not building an app. It's not just calling yourself a consultant or calling yourself a freelancer. It's solving a problem. It's solving a problem, and ability to communicate that, your ability to solve that problem, ability to communicate your value. That's the like that is super important. So absolutely unplanned live stream. Like I did not plan it today, but I really wanted to come up today and talk to y'all because this is so important right now to really have an honest conversation with yourself. Kind of like wrapping up our live stream today. Um, what is your bigger why? What is your bigger why? Because right now it's the time for you to go deeper in your specialty. If nothing interests you, if nothing genuinely interests you in your tech career, if you're here just for the paycheck, I would advise to think about different industry, different revenues, because tech is difficult, right? And software development, and it's not an easy job. And to do it well, you have to become a specialist. And if you can become a specialist, if nothing interests you, you need to think about your exit strategy. If you have that interest, if you know what interest genuinely interests you, like the technology that you like, your specialty that you like, it's time for you to start branding yourself. putting yourself out there, positioning yourself as a subject matter expert, expanding your network, having the right people around you. This is crucial. And also, it is time for you to sit down and think about your career trajectory. Where are you going next right now? Especially if you have a job right now, because when you don't have a job, your your short goal your short-term goal is to get a job, any job, and then figure out what your next step and it's interruption rather. And before you get interrupted in your career, before you experience another interruption, whatever it might be, figure out your next steps. Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to manage people? Do you want to go into management track? Do you want to go into individual contributor track and dive deeper into technology, or you want to do something on your own, you want to start your own business. And after you decide what is your career trajectory, then it will determine your next step. Then you start doing activities to move closer to your goal. So I have a few minutes before I need to get head down to gym. Listen, like today is my easy day, but like I decided to go live. I don't know why. Do you have any questions? Drop me questions in the chat. Um, and I will do my best to answer that. And also, if you're watching me on replay and something sparked your curiosity and you would like to learn more about something, um please drop me your questions. Also, if you would like to work with me, send me a DM. I also gonna or you can also grab the link in my bio on LinkedIn, fill out the form, and I will get back to you. Because listen, I understand figuring out your tech career may not be easy, but it needs to be done. Especially if you have a job right now, especially if you're in a better place right now, you need to figure out your next steps. You need to have that map. DM LinkedIn. So connect with me on LinkedIn. So this is the best place to send me a DM. So LinkedIn. You can find the link on my you're watching me on YouTube. So on YouTube you can go to my profile and you can find my link in there as well. So but link like Eugene Berezin, so you can find me there, send me a connection request, send me a message there, and we can get connected on LinkedIn. Yeah, absolutely. I'll I'll also try to find you on LinkedIn, but just so I find the right person, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. So any other questions? Any other questions? Thank you so much for joining my absolutely random unplanned live stream, because this is absolutely important, because I was really reflecting on so many consultations, because right now um people who got laid off, they think what is my next step, and they find themselves in a situation like, well, like I need help, I need to step out of my comfort zone, I need to be a specialist, I need to build my community, I need to build my network. But right now I'm in a such harsh place where I can't afford to work with anyone right now, because like, hey, like I need a job. And this is why I say, to secure your career, to make your career more secure in this competitive market, you need to figure out your next step right now, like your personal branding, your specialty, your career track, and your next step, and start mapping out your next step. Start mapping out your career right now. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Send me a DM, connect with me on LinkedIn. If you want to work with me, my DMs are open. There's a link in my bio as well on LinkedIn. If you're watching me on YouTube, all the links in my profile. I hope to connect with you soon. All right. Talk to you later.